When US President Donald Trump came to power in January, the European Union was anxious. Trump had vowed to pull back American support. 7 months later, the president has announced his novel plan. He wants to sell US weapons to European nations that will then transfer them to Kyiv. Trump has announced the mega weapons deal for Ukraine during a meeting with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte at the White House. The president vowed to provide 17 Patriot batteries to Ukraine to fight against Russian offensive. His message was clear. He wants to settle the Russia-Ukraine war at any cost.
We have one country that has 17 Patriots getting ready to be shipped. They're not going to need them for that. So we're going to work a deal where the 17 will go, or a big portion of the 17 will go to the war side.
Rutte says that Europeans will buy weapons from the United States to equip Ukraine. He asserted that the armament and equipment should cause Russian President Vladimir Putin to reconsider.
Of course, the US will put on its stockpiles necessary to defend this country. That's absolutely clear. But it will mean that Ukraine can get its hands on really massive numbers of military equipment, both for air defense, but also missiles, ammunition, etc., etc.
Trump also laid out a new deadline for Russia. He has threatened to impose severe secondary tariffs on Russia. No peace deal is reached, or if no peace deal is reached in Ukraine within 50 days.
And one of the reasons that you're here today is to hear that we are very unhappy, I am, with Russia. But we'll discuss that maybe a different day. But we're very, very unhappy with them, and we're going to be doing very severe tariffs if we don't have a deal in 50 days. Tariffs at about 100%. You'd call them secondary tariffs. You know what that means.
Well, the White House has clarified that when Trump referred to secondary tariffs, he meant 100% tariffs on Russia and secondary sanctions on other countries that buy Russian oil. Such secondary sanctions are widely seen as likely to have a far more severe impact on Russia's economy than measures that have been imposed previously, which have allowed Russia to continue selling oil to buyers such as China and India.